guys, thanks for subscribing and welcome back to my channel. Today we'll be making Jamaican fricassee chicken. So here I have my chicken that's been seasoned already and marinating from overnight. I'm using a whole chicken, about a 4 or 5 pound chicken. And then here we have our spices that we're going to use: some onion, tomato, bell peppers, Scotch bonnet pepper, and some thyme. You can throw some escallion in there, and as well as some pimento seeds and garlic. So we're gonna start off with our oil. Hot oil, you want your oil to be hot. Then we are going to add our chicken. We're going to be browning this, and you might have to do it in like 2 batches because depending on how much chicken you have. I'm using a whole chicken, so I'm going to be doing this in 2 batches. This is popularly called brown stew chicken, but there's a slight difference between how the two is prepared. So once it's brown on one side, we're going to turn these over and then just brown them on the other side. Then we're going to remove this, and if you have more chicken left, then you're going to add that to the oil and repeat the process until all your chicken is browned. With brown stew chicken, we would like put everything in the pot all at once and just saute it and let it simmer. But with the fricassee chicken, we brown each piece individually and then remove it. Then we make the sauce, and then we add the chicken back to the sauce. And that's the slight difference between the two, but people call it different name. For me, it's fricassee chicken. For my husband, it's brown stew chicken, but it's all the same. All right, so once everything is brown, we're going to remove that. Then we're going to add our chopped veggies, our chopped spices. And we want to use the same pot because all that stuff in the bottom, that's flavor. You don't want to discard of that. If there's too much oil in the pot though, you can take some of the oil out, but you want to use the same pot so you can get all the flavor and stuff from the stuff on the bottom. So once we had that in, we're just gonna stir it around until our veggies are sauteed. Then we're going to add some water, and that water, that's just the juice from the chicken that was marinating. You want to use that too because you want all the chicken and seasoning flavor that you already added to the chicken to be in it. Then I'm adding here some browning for color. You can add as much or as little as you want. It all depends on your visual appetite. Like, I like my food to have color, so then I let my veggies and stuff simmer for a while, like maybe 5 or so minutes, just to marry the flavors together. Then I add the chicken in, and I'm gonna give it a little stir just to make sure everything is well coated. Then I'm going to add some ketchup. This is one of the few dishes that I use ketchup in. Ketchup is like the least used condiment in my household. And I'm adding a little bit more water here. I don't want to put too much because then it'll take a longer time to for the gravy to thicken. Then I'm gonna let that simmer for like 15 minutes. Okay, so our chicken has been simmering, and then this is where you'll test the consistency of your gravy. I like my gravy to be a little bit thicker, so I'm just gonna make a little slurry, about 1 teaspoon of cornstarch mixed with some water, a little bit of water, and this should thicken it up really quick. And you want to taste your food as you cook to see if you need more spice or you need more salt or whatever you think is missing. Okay, so now my gravy is to a point where I like it. So we're all done, and this is your fricassee chicken. So I'm just gonna go ahead and turn this off, and then dinner is served. I'm having it with some dumplings and boiled bananas. Please like and subscribe, and thank you guys for subscribing my channel, and I'll see you next time.